Hey guys, it's not that much time left to the launch, but Battlefield 6 did the day 1 patch notes. I will go over a few things and just quickly a reminder to other things. But first of all, for those that are curious about the size of the day 1 patch, apparently the PC version is 3.6 gigs, Xbox 1.43 and the PlayStation 673. It might be different depending on what you have installed from Battlefield 6, like the sizes can differ, but get ready to update the day 1 patch if you could not download it already. Some platforms were able to do so. Steam, for example, it was not possible yet. Quick reminder, make sure to have Secure Boot enabled in your BIOS settings. If you play on PlayStation, Xbox or Steam, make sure to connect your EA account with those free accounts. In terms of NVIDIA driver, the 581.42 got released and the hotfix driver version 581.47 for those that need that, specifically for Battlefield 6. For AMD, they're supposed to drop a new driver. So far, it didn't show up, but keep an eye out in the coming days. There might be a driver update for the graphics card for AMD for Battlefield 6. But also make sure to update your chipset driver from AMD. In terms of Intel Arc graphics cards users, make sure to also install their latest graphics card driver for Battlefield 6. If you have an Intel mainboard, make sure to have that Intel chipset driver also up to date. If you play on the Xbox Series X and you want to use the performance mode with up to 120 frames per second in Battlefield 6, make sure to have VRR, variable refresh rate, enabled. You can do that in your console settings. Same for the PlayStation users. Do that too for your console. And also if you use a TV or monitor, you might have to manually change it there too. In terms of PC users, to do a quick optimization for Battlefield 6, Freebie posted today on launch day a video about certain things that you can do. One thing, if you are an NVIDIA GPU user, to enable resizable bar for Battlefield 6. Resizable bar is a setting that usually most of us have automatically also enabled in the motherboard BIOS settings. For AMD users, it's called Smart Access Memory. If you are an NVIDIA user, you can manually do it in the NVIDIA Profile Inspector to get like some performance extra. He didn't go in specific how much performance you gain extra. He did with the Battlefield 6 beta guides, but he also states in his video that he will make further testings for the launch version of the game and give further feedback. Another thing that besides the rebar is the user config file. Let me see if I can find it real quick. So basically, for PC users again, to put that in the folder where the Battlefield 6 executable is, to gain extra performance. But yeah, feel free to check out this video and you will understand what he's talking about if you want to optimize your PC version of the game to gain extra performance. Alright, the day 1 patch. Major updates. Movement is refined with reduced slide to jump momentum, lowered jump height and increased inaccuracy when firing while airborne or sliding. Weapon handling has been rebalanced through general recoil tuning and adjustments to ensure more consistent gunplay. Yeah, they don't want that laser beamy guns again. Yeah. Russian breakthrough layouts revised to deliver a better balance between attackers and defenders. Yeah, that was needed on certain maps. Maps improved with better traversal, lighting adjustments and overall performance upgrade. Okay, that's good, yeah. UI and HUD have received a range of polish improvements for clearer prompts, smoother navigation and more accurate displays. I think one of the things was also the minimap, which they go on further down below in detail. Settings and controls expanded with improvements across multiple areas. Okay. Audio overhauled game-wide with clearer pings, refined weapon and vehicle sounds, and fixes for missing or delayed effects. Okay, that's good. Netcode optimized to reduce desync, fast time to death. Yeah, hopefully. And instances for invisible damage. Yeah, for those that want to read it for yourself, like you can like it's a long changelog. Like for the player, they have all different kind of things listed. For the vehicles, for example, that the tank turret speed is increased, which was much needed. Like the difference between like the Battlefield 3 version, for example, and Battlefield 6 beta was like insane. Like Battlefield 3 is so much more responsive. We will see how it is for the launch version of Battlefield 6. They also, in terms of the gadgets, yeah, they did some things like, for example, that you don't have that spawn beacon anymore on the recon. They put it on the assault, and each squad mate can spawn one time on that spawn beacon. They also that thermobaric grenade. I think it's also that grenade launcher that shoots that incendiary fire there. They also nerfed that, which was very, very powerful. Generally speaking, it's a lot of stuff that they changed. Hopefully most of it will work properly, and we get the most out of that launch day, performance-wise and gameplay-wise. But yeah, it's a huge list of changes. Okay, tugs will no longer be destroyed when their owner dies. Oh, okay. Yeah, usually in Battlefield 3 you have to replace it the moment you spawn. So basically, if that's still the same, like if you respawn and it stays on the ground, then obviously yeah, that's kind of OP. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. We will see. We just gotta play the game, figure things out. All rush layouts have been updated based on feedback. Oh yeah, hopefully. Man, rush. Come on, man. Just play Battlefield 3 and you know how to play rush. UI and HUD. Yeah, I remember I read something about the minimap being like much bigger. You have like 3 settings: small, medium, and large, or something like that. So definitely for those that want to have a bigger minimap, so the enemies appear bigger on the map, definitely check the settings to increase the minimap size. But generally speaking, I'm very impressed that they have so many updates already for the launch version. But it showcases that they're really working hard to ensure that this launch version of Battlefield 6 is gonna be a good one. But yeah, audio adjustments, okay. Okay. Anyways, and network improvement. That's obviously also gonna be very important. Like, it must feel reasonable when you are in the gunfights. Either way, if it's on low ping, like especially on low ping, like that the death time to kill and time to death, that it feels fair. But yeah, either way, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoy Battlefield 6 launch day, October 10, 2025. We will see. I'm gonna be on. I'm also gonna be live streaming on my Twitch account. Uses TCOTC_bounty, and yeah, we'll see how it works out, and wish you guys some good fun. And for those that use Twitch, don't forget you can connect your Twitch account with the EA account to get additional drops for Battlefield 6, which are skins/dog tags for the first week of Battlefield 6. But yeah, thanks guys, and have a good one. See you on the battlefield.